like this time. It's a time when we can get familiar with these missionaries that are on the platform a little bit with their ministries. And so as we go through the weekend, we will know who they are a little bit, what they're involved with. And so we're going to take a little peek into their lives. Amy, could you lead us off with that?
Okay, I'm American, so my name is Amy Barber. In Japanese, Baba Amy desu. In New Zealand language, Hoi my name is Amy.
Oh, wow.
Can't beat that. Okay. Merhaba, benim isim Christine. Türkiye'deki kilise ile hizmet ediyoruz. So my name is Christine, and we serve together with the church in Turkey, and that was Turkish.
All right.
Buenas noches, Alicia Hatch. Serví muchos años en el Ecuador. My name is Alice Hatch. I served for many years in Ecuador, and that was Spanish, if you didn't know.
Wait. Before we leave Alice, I just got to tell you, she said she served many years. I can tell you, she served many years. She doesn't look old enough for this to be true, but in my family and I visited Alice in Quito, in the area around Quito, 46 years ago at least. So, yeah.
Shio, my name is Scott Hill. Shio is hello for Cherokee, and my family and I serve in Cherokee. We've been there for almost 3 years.
こんばんは。僕の名前は川内聡と言います。I'm Japanese, and my name is Satoshi Kowachi. I'm serving in Quebec, speaking French. Confused?
Wow. Totally.
Goedenavond. Mijn naam is Jonathan Meijer. Ik ben in België geboren en getogen. Good evening, my name is Jonathan Meyer. I was born and raised in Belgium.
Goedenavond, ik ben Elmeijer. Ik werk met operatie mobilisatie in Zaventem, België. Sinds 1979. I'm Elmeijer. I work with Operation Mobilization in Belgium since 1979.
Ik ben Tom Nachtergalen. Ik ben van Oudenaarde, België. En ik werk al 12 jaar terug in België met MTW. My name is Tom Nachtergalen. I am from Oudenaarde, a little town in Belgium, and I've been working in Belgium. I've been back in Belgium, working in Belgium since 2012.
Het spijt me, ik spreek ook Nederlands. Mijn naam is Wim Poldervaart. Ik ben
Wij spraken Vlaams. Hij spreekt Nederlands, hè?
Ik spreek Nederlands. Maar klonk erg Nederlands. We are speaking a little bit about our language because they are Fleming and I am Dutch. I'm regional director for the GZB, the Reformed Mission League of the Netherlands for Latin America.
أنا اسمي عماد سامي من مصر وعندي عيلتي بنتي وابني وبخدم في العالم العربي من حوالي 27 سنة وأنا بؤمن إن اللغة العربية هي اللغة اللي هنتكلم بها في السماء. My name is Imad. I serving the Lord since 27 years among the Arab world. I live in Egypt and I believe the Arabic language it will be the language of the heaven.
Nee, dat is Nederlands.
My name is Frank. I work internationally for MTW. In Senegal, where we used to live, I would say Mangitu de Frank, which means my name is Frank in Wolof. And I work internationally in the Muslim world, so I speak mostly English, occasionally French, occasionally a little bit of this, that, and the other.
Hey, y'all. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina, and I live in Atlanta. So there you go.
Because the mother and the father are addicted either to drugs and or alcohol. And so the grandparents are left to deal with the children. One of the things that we're seeing more and more often are children who are being born addicted to drugs because of the mother being involved in drugs during the pregnancy and so forth. So marriage for a lot of the young people is not a big deal. It's not something that they really pursue. It is not uncommon for teenage pregnancies, young girls, young teenagers, 15, 16 years old, to have one or more children, sometimes by different fathers, and then the fathers pretty much are nowhere around to be a part of the family. So,
because I was a missionary for 6-7 years in Peru, and the family structure was very difficult. We are speaking about the families in the suburbs, in the poor regions. You see something like that, what you said. They have more wives or more friendships than, and the children are living a lot of the time in the street. There is no family life. There were very few exceptions. It was amazing to see that some families were working together and they were a real family. Like your pastor, William Castro's family, was a very nice family, and they were an example for the neighborhood how you live together. But that was an exception.
It's different in some senses, but very similar. Islam is upward of 97% in some of the countries we work in, and one of the countries where we've been working in, one of the newer countries just declared itself an Islamic Republic. But we're seeing a lot of fruit. Back when we went there, early 90s, there was little or no fruit. There was, as Ahmad was talking about, there were just not hardly any churches, not many local leaders. But that's really turned around, and we've seen several hundred churches planted just in our little network in West Africa. And I mean, one thing I wanted to encourage people with too is, one thing I find is that many of the believers that I work with in the Muslim world are quite courageous and quite positive. We hear a lot about the attacks from fundamentalists and Boko Haram and ISIS and different things like that, and I think that causes us to be very concerned and maybe want to draw back from engaging in the Muslim world. But I recently asked the brother that was in the country that declared itself an Islamic Republic, what does that mean for the church there? It doesn't sound good to us. And he said, well, I don't know what it means, but he says, I do know that God is faithful, he's building his kingdom, and he causes all things to work together for good, and we're going to grow as a result. So, I mean, that's not usually our reaction when something like that happens. So I'd encourage you here, too. There are Muslims in this community. Be bold, reach out.
And even the ministry, even to serve. And at that time, the struggling, I believe in God. I believe he's in control. I believe he had the right to take care. I believe he's calling me, but I'm not able to survive. As a human being, I'm completely not enabled to survive anymore. By my mind, even by my spirit, I believe he's right.